Good day, audience. It is 23rd September of 2024 with me as your host, Aisya, Kinantia, Rahman, and you are watching Top News. Our main topic today is regarding the Oscar-nominated movie Soul tackles passion, purpose, and the meaning of life, topics that aren't usually addressed in animated films. The movie centers on Joe, a middle school band teacher who feels unfulfilled because his ambition is to be a full-time jazz musician. On the day he lands the biggest gig of his career, Joe nearly dies, but then gets the chance to return to his body if he can figure out the purpose of his life. Pete Docter, who co-wrote and co-directed the film with Kem Powers, says the film is inspired by the emotional turbulence he felt after writing and directing Inside Out. Docter had admitted how the success this film had gained got himself wondering why his own life was not going so flawlessly. Soul has generated success of its own. The film won the Golden Globe Award for the Best Animated Picture and is nominated for 3 Academy Awards. But Powers, who's also up for an Oscar for his adapted screenplay for One Night in Miami, says Soul is actually meant to challenge the conventional notions of success and failure. Power had mentioned how they are not only trying to help Joe, but also the audience, to make them understand that the winners and losers don't matter and that everyone's life has value. And that was indeed, just as Powers added, a very powerful driving force from the very beginning. Docter says the film's message is that life has meaning that goes beyond personal ambition. He said the movie's aim is really to say that we're already enough without having to accomplish anything, which is truly a breath of fresh air. Alright audience, that is all the news for today. Stay tuned for more information and I'll be seeing you on the next broadcast. Good day audience, it is 20 September of 2024 with me as your host, Aisya, Kinantia, Rahman, and I'll be bringing you the most latest weather report of New Delhi. If we take a closer look here into the map, it seems like we will be having an extremely hot and sunny day in New Delhi, with a temperature of 30 degrees covering on all North, West, and South Delhi. Not only that, the heat also scorched just the same at some locations like Loni, Dwarka, Simhapuri, Kapashira, and Ghaziabad. For further and more detailed information of the weather prediction, we can see here on this graph. Today will be a hot and sunny day with a chance of cloudy and a hint of rain. At this very second, we are already greeted by the temperature of 29 degrees, which will soon increase to 32 degrees at 10 a.m., 33 degrees at 12 p.m., 34 degrees at 2 p.m., and the top hottest temperature being reached at 4 p.m. that is at 35 degrees. The temperature will then reduce back exactly to 29% at the time range of 13 hours, that is from 6 p.m. all the way to 6 a.m. The rainfall was at 16 to 39% throughout the whole day, and some clouds will be sheltering the heat at dusk and dawn. Alright audience, that is all the weather forecast for today. For the folks out there in New Delhi, sheltering from the sun is totally recommended for you at this type of weather. Stay spirited despite all and have a nice day. I'll be seeing you on the next weather forecast.